In the summer of 2012, Jake, a high school junior in Ohio, spent his days mowing lawns and running errands in his small town. One of his regulars was Mrs. Anderson, an older widow who lived in a sprawling, creaky Victorian house at the edge of town. The locals swore the place was haunted, but Jake didn't buy into it. She was a sweet old lady who paid well. End of story. One Friday evening, Mrs. Anderson asked Jake to stay late and help organize the attic. The house was eerie at night, with its dim yellow lighting and shadows that seemed to stretch unnaturally long. Jake brushed off the creeping feeling as he followed her up the narrow staircase to the attic, balancing a box of old books. Once inside, Mrs. Anderson left him to sort through some old trunks while she went downstairs to brew tea. As Jake rummaged through dusty albums and moth-eaten clothes, he noticed an antique rocking chair in the corner. It was moving, not slightly swaying like it would from a draft, but steadily rocking as though someone were sitting in it. He froze, his chest tightening. He tried to convince himself it was just the uneven floorboards. As he approached, the chair stopped. He stared at it, his pulse pounding, when a loud bang came from the other side of the attic. Whipping around, he saw one of the trunks had toppled over on its own, spilling its contents. Among the scattered items was an old photo, a black and white portrait of a woman sitting in that exact rocking chair. Only her eyes looked directly at Jake, like she was watching him, even now. Mrs. Anderson called up, breaking his trance. "Jake, are you okay?" Shaking, he hurried downstairs, leaving everything as it was. He didn't tell Mrs. Anderson what he saw, but he made an excuse to leave early and never came back. A few weeks later, he heard through a friend that Mrs. Anderson had passed away and her house was sold off. To this day, Jake swears he'll never enter an old attic again.